Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordumt. We are back for some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous in Last Azlanti. We are back at the Defender's Heart. We picked up Nenio, we picked up Ember, we picked up Dayton. So what's left for us to do right now is to talk to the Storyteller, see what he has to say. And I think my plan was from yesterday to go back to the market, sell stuff, go back to the marketplace, pick up what I left, come back and sell it again. I will also mention that Cordumpina bought me a drink that was in promotion, which the rough translation, and this is not sponsored by the way, I'm just sharing random stuff with you guys. The rough translation would be the Orchard Bandit, or a Bandida do Pomar in my language. It has a nice fox. But this one is peach flavored. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good. It's like a cider, it's like a light beer, I guess. Let me taste. Kinda sucks. It kinda sucks a little bit. It tastes like peach jello. Oh well, I'll still drink it because it was a gift. So yeah, we're gonna talk to the Storyteller. See what he has to say. The blind elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. His clothes are clean and his pale face has some color. The elf turns to you and listens closely. Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Determined footsteps befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. The elf hands you a small black ring with 2 scarlet runes on it. The Storyteller's ring. Irabeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Kenabres that the local wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Kenabres did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside. A vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. Okay, so who are you and why did they let you examine the wardstone? The elf smiles faintly. I am the Storyteller, just an old elf, and a bit more. I am old even for an elf. I have seen many things and have been to many places. Not so long ago I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands, led by a remarkable and promising individual. My advice on the complicated method of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader. Funny enough, we have the same name. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who's never hurt anyone, stayed out of other squabbles, but sometimes gave good advice. I had a few friends in Nerosian who vouched for my integrity. This is why my humble request to be allowed to see the wardstones was granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm in Kenabres. Do you wield some special magic power, some instinct? The Storyteller chuckles. Yes, to a certain extent, but it is more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that have happened. I touch an object and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions and tragedies, I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. This is kind of what was happening to us as well with the book event. This is my power. I have been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day, I will gather them all. One more sip of this weird drink. It's so weird. What blight is concealed in the wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the wardstone was created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? I actually have. A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best: kill and desecrate. They say they covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Iomedae herself? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Balor Koramzadeh. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Descari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness to open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Kenabres. And when the Demon Lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the World Wound. Why did you travel to the Ward Stones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the Ward Stones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I could not understand where one of them ended and the next began. Okay? In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Ward Stone. As far as I know, there is nothing like it in Kenabres, but the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Tyrendelev, the Silver Dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go where Tyrendelev perished and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and a strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there. And I think this is where we picked up the purple stone. I found it in the square where Tyrendelev perished. What do you make of it? The Storyteller reaches out and says softly, "Even from here I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it using my method. I will try to see the past of its owner, their emotions and shreds of their memories. Maybe it will help us better understand what we are dealing with." The Storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful grip. His face contorts into an evil grimace, his voice disgustingly raspy. "Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair to my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body overfilled with food is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head with a long beak that is always yearning for more food. You feel feverish, and your chest, where the mysterious wound is concealed, feels hot. Your mind is flooded with a wave of visions. Visions that repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping, wingless creature. It's your fault I have no wings, a symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark, buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of meat. Victory! I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf grimaces with distaste, his voice becomes normal again. Appalling. Stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. Did this knife belong to a demon? The Storyteller opened his mouth to answer, but a sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, a much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. The malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the Wardstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the Wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless. But it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light. White light everywhere. The stone knife falls from the old elf's hand. Out of breath, he drops to his knees. He is trembling, the terror on his face so unlike his usual dignified manner. What was that? That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen. Or rather, might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you to cleanse the Wardstone or to destroy it. You feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that has opened up in it. It is hard to resist this feeling, but at the last moment your self-preservation instinct takes over, and you manage to keep control of your own hands. The old man stands up. He looks completely stunned. Never before has anything like this happened to me. But how? I am not an oracle or prophet. Or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen, I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I'm sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes. Great changes. I shared your vision and this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be the magic of the object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us, something we don't yet understand. Can you see the future? I don't know. Obviously I can, but nothing like this has ever happened to me before. Yeah, you've said. The future never opened its secrets to me before I met you. Gods, who are you and why have our paths crossed? I feel this is not a coincidence. Something momentous is happening. Destiny is pushing us towards something. But what? Questions without answers. I swear, this morning I couldn't have imagined what awaited me. Maybe it's the knife that gives you the power of divination? This knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be, a long time ago, when the god Araden guarded Galarian, but not now. Prophecies do not come true, or they do, but not the way they were supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it, but the choice has not yet been made, and our destinies are not set in stone. Who were you in your vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago I would have agreed with you, but the thing that just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Okay, so reminders, I'm fine with that. Please examine the items I'm carrying. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story. Radiance. Powerful forces lie dormant in this sword. It used to belong to an incredibly bright and daring soul. The Storyteller's hand runs carefully over the scale that has still not lost its shine. This is the scale of Terendelev that we picked up in the very first dungeon, in the cave. Proud Terendelev, protector of Kenabres, you devoted your life to serving people. Your death is a great loss. But maybe I will be able to find out something about it that is unknown to your many admirers. The Storyteller's hand touches Finian. What a peculiar weapon. I sense intelligence in it, but it seems dented. Haha, Grandpa Elf, watch where you're poking your fingers, it tickles. The Storyteller fills with a fragment of a gold buckle, an old thing created long ago by divine will, but the power that gave birth to it is lost in the darkness. However, the relic still lives on, though it has changed. I wonder what secret it is hiding. Would you like to know it? Bring me 5 vials of magic essence and I will revive this object, and with it, its story. I'm just gonna kind of exhaust the dialogue over here. So, we've seen about this one, about the story. I'm just gonna go through the Radiance, Terendelev, find something else that won't belong to Terendelev. Finian, thank you for the story. Can I help you? I appreciate your offer. I have reason to believe that somewhere in Kenabres there is a manuscript authored by an elf from Kionin who witnessed Earthfall. The Storyteller's voice suddenly breaks and he stops for a moment. For personal reasons I would like to examine it. But no matter how hard I try, I have failed to find it. Even in the Blackwing Library I only found a mention that the manuscript exists and is held somewhere in the city. Okay, notes for the Storyteller. Hidden in the Grey Garrison. I assume it's stored at the Grey Garrison. They wouldn't let me into the archives when I visited. All those Crusaders were nervous about the strange blind elf interested in their secrets. It's understandable. The Crusade naturally made them a little paranoid. But now the Grey Garrison has fallen into the enemy's hands. I would be grateful if I could see the manuscript. Okay, I want to know about you. I'm just gonna go through all of this. Okay. Done. Okay, so we're done with Storyteller. We've talked enough, I think. I want to see if this guy has new dialogue. He does not. Alright. So, I think I can report to Irabeth that we were successful in the tower. I thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Kenabres, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May I only forgive my words? Irabeth cast a meaningful look at Count Arenday sitting at a nearby table. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while the not-so-good prove to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. Even so, the Count did offer me his aid. It can't be all that bad. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusade is a tradition among Mendevian nobles, but Darren Arenday was never too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settling scores too. There was a hero of the First Crusade, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the young generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. That's evil. I will just... I don't care too much about this. Okay, so we've told her about Darren. I have found Jenna Aldori like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get, Irabeth frowns. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. The Tower of Esra has been cleared of demons. Great. The places where the demons have gathered need to be cleared out one by one. Then they won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Grey Garrison. Thank you for your service. And what is your strategy for attacking the Grey Garrison? I shall lead the rest of my forces in a frontal assault. This will distract the enemy enough to let you use a secret passage and reach the Wardstone. Destroy it before the demons turn Iomede's gift into a weapon of the abyss. Most of the allies you found will join my forces, but you can expect a certain amount of support from them. My opinion on Prelate Elrond aside, it is undeniable that his Inquisitors are a formidable force. You will benefit from their pinpoint strikes against troublesome enemies. So that's one. The Order of the Flaming Lance counts among its members both valiant knights and masters of the occult. We are about to test an experimental ritual they've developed. Should it all go according to plan, your party will have a serious advantage during the battle at the Grey Garrison. This is very, very true. This is why saving the Order of the Flaming Lance is such a big deal. In these dark days, the most unlikely allies join forces to fight a common foe. All Tieflings are treated with prejudice in Kenabres, let alone the smugglers and the thieves of their kind. And yet, they are on our side, and I will make sure their contribution is not forgotten after the victory. They'll be of little use in open combat, but they will help you spot secret doors and warn you about traps. Okay, so you can just start the attack on the Grey Garrison, but I will not go for that. We will just say, I have to go. Drink some more of this weird drink. We can see Clam over here. Not gonna go through all of this, I'm just gonna exhaust the dialogue. See if he's gonna give me some kind of quest or experience or something. Okay, nothing special. We have a Tieflings we saved as well. Okay. Who else do we have? I think we have Prelate Hulrun somewhere over here. Yeah, there we go. Hulrun. You wanted to know about my gift? I had a vision. An angel by the name of Lariel was killed by a creature resembling Deskari. Before he died, Lariel bequeathed his sword to whoever could lift it. Okay. Okay. And I think that's all of them. How does the quest look, actually? Join, join, join. I think this is all. I might actually check the wiki to see if there's something that I'm missing here, but for right now, let's just sell our stuff here to Jordan. Telling me about Count Arundel, it's fine. Alright, so bulk selling gives us 5,158 gold. It does include masterwork weapons, so I'm trying to see if there's anything here that I might want to keep more for myself. I do not believe there is. Do I? No, I don't. Masterwork Scimitar, Masterwork Falcon. I think all of this can go. I will also sell the club with nails because I don't really care too much about it. I'm gonna keep that one. The dark horn, I'm gonna keep for now as well. The heavy mace of fire can go. The kukri can go. I will never use it. I have 2 cold iron masterwork longswords, one of them can go. Abrupt force, cold iron masterwork scimitar. This is just better, so this one can go. Buckler +1, half plate +1. Padded armor of focus, +2 bonus to concentration checks. I can give this to Dayton maybe. Hide armor +1 is medium armor. Medium armor as well. I guess the rest I can kind of keep. And we'll see how much weight I will have here. Okay, 343. I think my heavy was at 1000. So that should be fine for now. We will be going back over here. Because there's something I want to check. Oh, okay. So this time he shows up.
What in the name of the Green Mother's going on in this crazy town?
So again, if you've never seen him before, it's because it is a companion that comes with the DLC.
Who's in charge here? You there in the armor? Or is it you, Tavern Keeper? Or maybe it's you, old-timer? Oh, you, I remember. You were in that ravaged fortress with all the books. You can explain all this to me.
Just checking something. It's off. Good.
Well...
Nice.
You're good. All right. First things first. If by some chance you don't already know, they call me Ulbrig. Ulbrig Olesk. Chief of the Olesk clan. The one that gave Barzog's orcs a drubbing. What, never heard of them either? I'll be damned. Is this an illusion or something? One minute I'm laying myself down for a nap in a glade one summer's day, and the next I'm waking up among ruins and flames and monsters running riot. And no one knows me. But you see, my name's famous across Sarkoris. Where in the blazes am I? What's going on here?
It's kind of funny that his voice doesn't really match his face, I think. And I'm gonna go through his dialogue very quickly. I'm not gonna go through all of it. Succeeded in a knowledge world check.
The door would have been smart. Now, let me think.
So yeah, he was the Griffin.
Strange. That's what I'm saying. All right, that's enough questions from you. Now answer some of mine. Where am I, and what's going on here?
This city is called Kenabres. I don't know how long we were asleep, but Sarkoris hasn't existed for 100 years.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. Oh, you got me there. You're telling me I fell asleep for 100 years. Sarkoris was swallowed by demons, and Kenabres, that little fishing village, is now a fortress city. Oh, go on, pull the other one. Fine. If you don't want to tell me what's going on.
Okay. So off you go. Now, where is this guy? Here. It's a lot of text. Okay, I have to go. So, who is this guy? This guy... Did I forget to turn on my power attack? I freaking did. God damn it. I saw the icon on him and I was like, why don't I have it? That's why. So this guy is Ulbrig. He did join at the same level as us, so 18,677, yep. He is a neutral good human Griffin Heart Shifter. So this is a subclass of the Shifter class. And basically what these guys do, I haven't played with them too much, but they basically transform into other aspects. In this case, he transforms into a Griffin. As far as I remember, they're kind of a class that likes to use natural attacks. such as claws, bites, stuff like that. And then you also get some specific stuff from the Griffin itself. If you want to learn more about it, of course, you have the class here, and you can see exactly what they gain. Griffin shape, blah, 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 shifted claws, all that stuff. He comes in with power attack, weapon focus claw, and weapon focus bite. Okay, so he wants to claw and bite stuff. He has the Griffin aspect. Weapon specialization in claw as well. He's actually not a bad character to have, to be honest. He has 19 strength, he has 16 dex, 14 constitution. Pretty cool for a frontline character, actually. But for the most part, I don't really have much plans for him, because in my opinion, he might be a cool character, but it's mostly just like it's kind of like a fighter, let's say. He doesn't do much besides smacking things, which can be very, very useful, but I like my companions to do a little bit more than that if it is possible, unless they were like supremely superb at their job, such as I consider, for example, Knock Knock and Kingmaker. Something also interesting to note, he comes with some items. He has a Cloak of Resistance +1, he has a Belt of Giant Strength, he has the Ring of Protection +1, Hide Armor +1, you can keep that, but more importantly, he has the Swarm Bane Clasp. An ancient fossilized insect lies trapped within this ornate amber clasp, impaled by the long golden pin that fastens the wearer's cloak. The wearer's weapons, unarmed attacks, and natural attacks deal full damage to swarms, regardless of the swarm's immunity to weapon damage, if any, although damage reduction applies as normal. If the wearer is damaged by a swarm, they automatically succeed on their saving throw against the swarm's distraction ability. This is very big. This is very, very nice for an area that is one of my most hated areas in the entire game. Made me very upset the first time I played the game, and I still don't like it, and I know a lot of people don't like it either, which is called Leopard's Smile. Leopard's Smile. I won't spoil it, but let's just know that this is going to be an important item to have. We also picked up the Storyteller's Ring, I forgot to mention this. This gives us a +1 luck bonus on all saving throws against fire-based effects. Nothing special, but might as well use it. The other Ring of Protection, I don't think you can use it. Yeah, you can't. I suppose I can place it on Cordampini. The Cloak of Resistance I am gonna give to my big bird. The Padded Armor of Focus can go not for you, because this has 5 Arcane Spell Failure chance. So I guess you can take this. And that is about it. Okay, so this guy, he's gonna sit right there for now. His quest only comes in later on. Okay, so with that, I will actually check the wiki to see if there's something that I'm missing for a common cause. I don't think so, but let me check this, and I'm gonna come back and see if we have to do something else here, or if we're just gonna go to the marketplace and pick up some more items. Okay, it is done. There's nothing else to be done here, although I did notice something from the wiki that I did not actually know. If you choose to help Prelate Ulrun, the Priests of Desna will not join the help and the tavern. So you can either pick one or the other. Since I told Ulrun to come here, I kind of messed up having the other guys. But you can either have one or the other, so it's not a big deal. What else do we have? This is for later. Talk to Forn. Actually forgot. This is the guy inside the tavern as well. We're gonna tell him that we met his quarry.
How much longer, I wonder?
I think Kaylessa might be a drow. You see a shadow pass over Forn's eyes for a single instant, and his face is just as impassive as before. A drow? Unlikely. It's more plausible that the Dark Service has left a brand similar to the one that twisted the entire cursed drow race. A coincidence, I would think. I met her. Forn's melancholic expression remains calm, but his entire body tenses and his fingers wrap around the handle of his weapon. Under what circumstances? I hope you seize the opportunity to kill her. Are you certain of your allegations? Forn lowers his head and says in a hollow voice, I am. Her misdeeds are terrible and proven with absolute certainty. She claims she doesn't serve the demons. Of course she does. In an attempt to buy her life, she would stoop to the boldest and the most egregious of lies. Whose word do you trust, hers or mine? I'll let her go. After giving you a saddened look, Forn stares off into the distance. Your decision is regrettable. I am afraid that in doing so, you've condemned her many future victims to death. I suppose it just means that bringing this hunt to a close falls upon my shoulders. Okay.
Follow me.
So, some experience there.
Don't.
And also, before I forget, there's something I want to do. I want to level up Nenio, because Nenio is going to be important for the Tavern Defense. Oops. I'm going to give her the usual stuff here. And this lady, I'm thinking about giving her... She has scroll specialization here. I should have checked before I actually went for the level up here. Let me just pause to see what kind of feat I want, but I have an idea. And I am back. This is actually a very, very simple selection here. I actually thought for some reason she already came with Metamagic selective spell. She doesn't, so that's my pick. And for spells, let me just check. She doesn't have Grease, which we could kind of make use of. And in fact, I do have Grease Scroll. Okay. So, Scroll Savant. Selective Metamagic. And now we're gonna get level 3 spells. Now, level 3 spells, funny enough, are not gonna be that relevant for what's coming next. I guess Heroism wouldn't hurt to have. Or Magic Weapon Greater as well, it lasts 1 hour per level. It goes up to +5 and it's +1 per 4 caster levels. Okay, so +5 at 20. I am thinking about going for something like Haste. And I suppose Magic Weapon Greater, because why not? Sure. It's not gonna be too relevant here. The biggest part about this level up is that we gain access to level 3 spells. But it's not the level 3 spells that we want. What we actually want... Oops. What we actually want is selective spells. So Selective Web. Selective Web will be very, very important for the upcoming fight. Or sorry, for the Tavern Defense. In level 2, I'm gonna change stuff here because we're gonna be resting before the fight. I'll just take this out and I'm gonna do something else. So Meta Magic again. We're gonna go for Grease, Selective, right spell. So my level 2 spells are gonna be 1 Glitter Dust and then Grease. And for level 1, I'm gonna take this out, I'm gonna bring this in. And I suppose this is a good enough choice here. Okay. Other than her, I don't need anybody else right now for the Tavern Defense, so we'll leave it at that. But it is important to do this now, because if you rest before you change the spells, then you won't have a chance to actually get the spell, so it sucks. Let's go outside. We will go into the market square once again. And I'm gonna see if I can pick up the items I want. So let's go there. Because also all of the important areas in the region we've done. So I don't have to bother with anything else right now before the defense.
I will help where I can.
I am gonna
Always
try
be ready for the worst.
religion 12, 10. You have... You can actually do this. So let's remove one of these things from my main character here. Okay, good. One is away, and yours was dispelled already. Okay, so it is we can leave. And let me see how much I can carry here. Not a lot. God damn it. Okay, so this is worth 6, worth 25, 50.
You've marched me to the bones
Already
today.
fatigued, dudes? Come on. Okay, so this is worth 130 gold. Okay, so these can get dropped. I will take this one. Take this one. 152, not too much, not too much. Can I take these? No. No. God damn it. How do I keep forgetting. How can I... Ah, split. So 2. Still 2? Okay. Medium. Okay. So with that, we're gonna leave. We will go back to the Defender's Heart, and I do believe that's all. At most, I could try and do something else, like the Silken Thread Atelier, or like the Pitax Wine Cellar. I'm gonna see. If after resting, I can still go somewhere, I might do some of these areas. If not, we'll just gonna wait until the Tavern event happens. Drink some more of my peach jello.
Will roll.
A shear. I don't like you.
The light take you!
I do not like you. Wait, are we rested? No, what? No, we did use some spells, but not all of them. Okay. For you, it should be enough to just auto-attack.
No glory without risk!
I hate you so goddamn much, dude. I hate this so much.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Stay there, man. Stay there.
Cover me!
I also want to see something here because I attacked. Attack 1 of 2. I get -1 from power attack, but I get +1 from focus strike. I want to see my second strike. Second strike does not get the bonus. Okay, still, it is a useful feat to have. Took a bunch of damage. Pick this up. Oh, come on.
Instincts dull when I'm tired.
Heavy encumbrance because of that.
Rules are
I see.
made to be broken.
But yeah, I was wondering if my second attack from Flurry of Blows would get the penalty or not from power attack. It does. Sadly. Okay, so did he drop a master? Yeah, masterwork Bardiche. So in that case, I'll just drop these, I think, or at least one. Okay. Let's sell our stuff. Okay, I was hoping for more, but it is what it is. Deal. Might as well equip this, by the way, to get some more strength. And we will rest. I will double check my spells on everybody, see if I have what I need. So you have this. And then we have this, and here we have that. My BFT has this. Should be okay. Camellia. You. Barkskin, Bone Fists, Delay Poison, Animate Dead. Or do I go for Burning? Ah, this is all creatures, so no. Delay Poison. I think I could maybe go for Resist Energy Communal instead of the Animate Dead here. But other than that, I like what I have. Okay. Begin resting.
Make way.
Now, let me see here. It's fine. Done. This is for afterwards. Errands, these are done. Days of Strife. Ask for advice of a priest. Whenever I sleep outside the walls of the Defender's Heart, I'm plagued by terrible dreams. Can you help me? You look tired, but otherwise entirely healthy. If we were anywhere else, I would simply tell you to get some rest, but we are on the border of the World Wound, and I'm all too aware of what's happening to you. As you know, the Wound is a rift between Galarian and the Abyss, and all the evil that feeds the Abyss does the opposite in our world. It feeds on Galarian. So it is that even when we cannot see demons near us, or our ultimate foe, the Abyss, is always surrounding us. Many soldiers fighting in the World Wound experience similar things. They suffer terrible nightmares, get no peace, and sometimes even lose their minds. But we are trained to help you with this affliction. By the will of Abadar, I have consecrated an altar here. The God's grace permeates the space around it, soothing one's soul and quieting thoughts during rest. So, if you find your nerves are fraying, seek out a holy place like this, approach it, and all the corruption will be cleansed from you. Alright, I have to go. Now, do you have something that I might want here? I don't believe he does. At most, I could purchase something like a Scroll Scriber script kit, but I tend to wait until I can buy a higher level one. I'll take some more of these. No, no, no. Let me be sad when I look at the price of this. Oh, do you know anything about a Pathfinder named Finian Dismar? Hilor rubs his chin. Let me think. Dismar. I've definitely heard the name before. Of course you have. I'm a Pathfinder too. So you're the chief in these lands now? What about Lady Ori? When I left for the Wound, she had just taken up the position. Hilor examines the talking weapon and chuckles sadly. I am afraid already perished during the Third Crusade. Yes, now I remember. Finian Dismar went missing in the Wound at the end of a second crusade. His name has been on the list of the fallen for a while. Here I am, alive and well. Write in your list that I am back, and soon I'll file a detailed report about everything that happened to me. Finian's voice is full of joy. I knew it was a misunderstanding, but now everything will return to normal. I need to write to my folks, they probably think I'm dead too. Poor lad, but such is the fate of a Pathfinder. We face the unknown, but sometimes the unknown wins, and our mind cannot take it. God, it's gonna be so hard. I mean, I can get it, I think, if I sell one of these items, because I am considering getting my cleric really soon. Okay. Let me just see if there is something that I'm kind of missing here. Call this dispatch. This is done. This is for later. Done and done. find something else. Okay, this is for later as well. Later. 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 And later. Okay, so I think we're all done with everything. I want to check if this option over here with Irabeth is to start a Tavern Defense or not. I don't want to skip the Tavern Defense, so let me just check this out and I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I just checked, and good thing I checked. This option will basically make you skip everything else in the area, in the world map right now. So we only want to do that once we have cleared the entire area of Kenabres. So I guess we're just gonna have to walk around until we trigger the fight. So let's see what I want to do now. We can go for something kind of close by. And I am thinking if I want to take somebody out to bring in Nenio. But I really only want Nenio for the fight here, nothing else. So I'll just go like this. Okay, so things we have available. The Petaxian wine cellar is far away. The Silken Thread Atelier is kind of close by-ish. This one I leave for last. This one is really tough in my opinion. Topaz Solutions and then Tirabad Residence. I'll go for the closest one. The Silken Thread Atelier. Please do not be annoying enemies. And of course it's annoying enemies. Do not disease me, please. Come on, man. Let me see if I can move back and have Big Bird take this. You should be mounted, woman. Okay, looking good.
I'll split you.
So go for this guy then. Everybody else shoot as well.
Stab their backs.
Immediately swaps for me. Good.
The Inheritor.
Good.
Guide my blade.
How much longer, I wonder?
Now this one I think we have to fight. Oh my god, man. I just hate ambushes, I swear. I do not like them at all. Even though I would pretty much do every single world event in this game because they are not that hard, they are annoying.
I don't like you!
They are
It's
definitely
no use.
annoying. Can I charge you?
It's no use.
Oh,
Out
hello.
of my sight.
That works.
Follow me. Or don't.
I believe this area has a Kineticist. If not, it's gonna be an Alchemist. Let me see. I did purchase, I believe, the things I need to deal with it. Oh, wait, where am I? Let me check this because I might be wrong about what this is. Okay, I was correct. I just thought you would start inside of a house, but I guess not. You start outside.
I found
A trap.
The voice of the
Let's have you
spirits.
take care of it, please.
I hope you appreciate this.
And this area is not easy.
Side.
The area outside shouldn't matter too much, but the area inside is difficult. So, I'm gonna check this once again. See if I have everything ready. I will want resist electricity communal, but I'll cast this one manually. Mirror image is getting unimportant. We have shield, we have enlarged person, we have mage armor, we have remove fear, we have all those things. This... I don't want that. I want shield on Scylla, which will increase the AC of my guy over here. And then I'm gonna ban you from casting this. And I'm gonna say I want powerful change to get the buff on the stats from my Arcanist here. And I suppose I want the same thing on Lan over here. Powerful change also. And I guess also on her. Okay. And Eagle Splendor I also want with powerful change on my main character and on Sela here. Hope I have enough. If I don't, we'll see. Alright, let's check this out. What am I
The
doing?
spirits guide me.
Okay, so buff with that. Let's buff with important. Oh, this is wrong. Buff setup. This is not normal, it's important.
Stay on your toes.
Important now. I do think I will have to consume some spells to get some more of these. Yeah, think so. So let me do this. I get one back. Or do I have them all already? I might have them all already. Okay, cool. Okay, so 24 charisma, 27 strength, very nice. You also got buffed for some more charisma. And I think we're good to
Are
go.
we in trouble yet?
I think we are good to go.
Fun.
I have bless.
I'll watch your back.
So I want
At your discretion.
resist energy communal electricity. Because we are going to be fighting a Kineticist that does a lot of lightning damage. So we're gonna go for this. And outside we only have this guy? Ah.
Well, hello
Trap.
there.
Okay, let's charge in.
We will win.
I guess let's go for that one because that one we can charge.
Anyone's
And
sympathy.
you guys just shoot from afar.
I'll loot your corpse.
A wizard. Ah, so let's actually
What's on your mind?
aim for him
I
then.
wonder.
With the range. Dead. Go for him first.
The fray.
Dead. Very good. Nice.
Death awaits.
And he actually shot me.
Missed already.
It's okay.
Don't know? Don't care.
Do I have shield? I do. And by the way, I haven't been talking about it too much because I'm so used to using it, but you can very well see the usefulness of having this mod, the bubbles buff mod. It does speed up
Well?
buffing tremendously. Oh, hello.
I am helpful. Am I not?
The absence of an answer is an answer too. Oh, and by the way, I also empowered my reduced
Doubt
person
is the
because if you
heart's
look over
greatest
here,
challenge.
we also get a +4 from reduced person given that it was a powerful transformation. Alrighty. So, I can also do something here which is going to be
welcome
protection
your
from evil.
I do
Double
things
check if there is
my
something that I
way.
might be missing. I want this on you.
Rely on
Open
me.
your heart to me.
And you are fine.
I appreciate privacy.
Alright. And then I'm gonna toss out
I
some
always
selective
have the upper
greases
hand.
over there when I can. I'm gonna turn off the AI on Cordampini because I wanted to cast spells whenever it's
Never
possible.
a dull
Together
moment.
we stand.
And, before I forget, on Big Bird, I will want protection from electricity. Because he's gonna be the one tanking the guy if everything goes according to plan. Alright, so,
No
I
reason
won't
to
even
hide.
charge with my main character. I want him to stay back for a bit.
Me, myself, and I.
And
where
Big
I
Bird
can.
will just charge in.
Friendship's overrated anyway.
And
I need
then
the voice of the spirit.
Fighting for a
so
righteous
you
cause is certainly
three
different from a simple
The
master.
shoot
spirits
over
demand
there.
your
The
blood.
former is more
Actually not you, I'm gonna turn off your
bloody
AI
and
because I'm gonna be
performed with
wanting to
inches
use your glitter dust. But this is what I want.
Save the last one for me.
I am wondering if there's a trap right here. I hope not. But our main target is over there. He's gonna show himself right now. Kervil the Sparkling Fist. So, as his name suggests, this guy deals lightning damage. He is a level 5 Kineticist, a Dark Elementalist, 53 hit points, Chaotic Evil Tiefling. He might not seem like much, but trust me, if he hits for a lot. And we want to be safe from it. Okay, so, you are going over there. I'm gonna send you to that guy. And I'm gonna bring in... Well, I guess you can actually put Protective Luck. Or actually, let's go for Evil Eye saving throws on this guy, unless he's immune to mind affecting. He's not. And Cordampini get closer and Dayton get closer. Wow. Okay. Big Bird, go over there.
Without risk.
Okay, they're kind of getting blocked over there, which is awesome. He failed his save. Yes, he did. Perfect. So let's just shoot the guy as well.
You are today's sacrifice.
And Lan, I also wanted to shoot at that guy over there.
You won't survive
with point blank
me.
shot enabled. We are just waiting here. Yeah, there you go. Little bitch. Electric Blast. He hit the mirror image. Yeah, because if he's attacking from afar, he uses Kinetic Blast, which target touch AC, which is very, very nasty. He has a plus 13. So yeah, we don't want that. Mirror image being very, very important there. And now that we have our turns to act, I'm gonna go for Cordampini. I'm going to increase the DC of my next spell and cast a Selective Grease in this region, trying to drop everybody. And Dayton is gonna try and blind everybody as well, if I can find the right angle for this. It's not always easy. I want it like here. Okay, perfect. Okay, we actually just greased. Both of these fighters fell down to grease, and both of them are blinded with glitter dust, but he actually saved against both, even though the guy has Evil Eye Ace to saving throws. God damn. He rolled a 17, and he rolled a 15. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Cover me.
Fair enough.
I will see to your demise.
Yes.
Let's kill the dropped guys quickly. Or actually just swap for him
Split you in half.
and not bother with the other two right now.
Endure this.
Let's turn on Precise Strike, Perfect Strike as well as Extra Attack. Perfect. And there we are. This did not seem too difficult. It wasn't. But trust me, if the attacks do land, it hurts a lot. Okay, and this guy, let me see what we picked up here. We pick up on Nature of the Divine, which doesn't really do much for us, and he drops a Lesser Kinetic Diadem. So if you are playing Kineticist, this is a very nice item to pick up early on. The damage dealt by the Kineticist Simple Energy Blast is increased by 1d6 points, and by the Simple Physical Blast by 1d6 plus 1. Composite Energy Blast instead deal an additional 2d6 damage, while Composite Physical Blast deal an additional 2d6 plus 2 damage. Now, I have come here in the past, earlier in the game,
I wonder.
trying to get some extra experience from here, and I've just been one-shot by the guy. So this is why I try to come here a little bit later, and why I protect myself accordingly. So if you remember those scrolls, with the protection from electricity and whatnot, I purchased them right the first time when we left the Defender's Heart.
Smile.
Might as well
Meditate
treat
on
affliction
anything
again
just yet.
to get rid
Might
of
make you
this
feel
demon
better.
plague, hopefully. Ah. Rolled a 5, needed a 6. Come on, man. That sucks. And I think with this, I'm gonna go back to the Defender's Heart to rest again. I could also rest outside, but I might as well just go in. Because I think the next thing I would go for is probably the wine cellar. We'll see. I can also rest in the wilds, let's say, and go for the topaz solutions or the residence here. I guess I can decide on the next episode. We're just about to finish this one off, so I'm gonna do the farewells right here. As always, my friends, I want to thank you all for being here with me on the channel, watching some Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Things are going well, I think. If you have questions, suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.